Hey, second grade, welcome back to Writing. Happy Wednesday. We're going to go ahead and dig into our writing assignment today to begin our brainstorming. So let me go ahead and share with you our writing so far so that we can get our brains going. So let's take a look on writing day 6. We are on step 4 of planning. So let's go ahead and take a look. Herschel has taken us through. We've gone ahead and looked at our learning about what kind of writing we're going to do, our opinions. We've unpacked our assignment. We've gathered our evidence from our mentor text. We've thought it through a little bit. So now we're going to start planning. So we're going to look through today some modeled planning so that we can begin our own planning as a writer. So please make sure you have an iReady writing book and a pencil with you. And if you don't, pause here so you can catch up and get there. We are going to go ahead, and our objectives today are: I can organize reasons and details to support the topic of an opinion letter, and I can record opinion and reasons and details in a chart. Whew. So we're really going to be unpacking our assignment and putting our thoughts into a flow chart today in order to become strong writers and start our draft. So today we are going to go ahead and be on page number 176, page 176. So on page 176, we're going to go ahead and take a look. It says here that we have modeled instructions. Dana made a plan before she wrote. She thought about why Adam Bean would be a great guest speaker. So we're going to go ahead and go through her opinions and her reasons and her details. So her opinion is Adam Bean would be a great guest speaker. She gave one reason, that he writes funny stories, right? So, and she gave details about why they're funny and what's funny in them. She said Jack starts dog washing business, dogs trip Jack and he falls into the tub, and Jack gets a bath instead. So she gave reasons as to why she thinks his stories are funny. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see. We don't know what was her second reason. We need to go find that in our text. But let's read the details. So she wrote, for a second reason, the details were writes what we know, school, brothers, sisters, pets, and funny things, and makes us better writers. So let's go back and look, because we need to put our opinions and reasons for our opinions in a flowchart. I need to go back and look at Dana's story back on page number 167. Oh, I see right here, right? He wrote funny stories. And then the third paragraph, Adam Bean also gives kids like us great tips on how to write stories. That was her second opinion. So let's go ahead and on page 176, let's fill in the flowchart so that we can have a complete brainstorming for Dana and help her out. So I'm going to go ahead and type in here that he gives kids great tips on how to write stories. So he gives kids great tips on how to write stories, and then she broke it down to give her details. So Dana wrote at the top space her opinion, and then she gave her 2 good reasons, and then really gave strong details to support her opinion and her reasons. So let's go ahead. If you don't have this written, pause, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the next page here. So I'm going to clear this out so that we can begin our draft and our brainstorming. So before you fill out your own planning chart, let's review our assignment. We need to look at page 169 and review our assignment. All right, so our assignment is on page 169. Which story would second graders enjoy reading? We need to pick between the 2 we read, The Boy Who Cried Wolf and The Boy Who Cried Alien. And then we also need to make sure that we write a letter. So we need to make sure we're writing in a letter format to your school librarian to share your opinion about which story you would like to choose. So our work from yesterday on page 175 is going to help us to complete page 177. So on page 177, fill in your opinion and your reasons. Write the details that support each of your reasons. So I remember mine on the top box of the chart, you're going to write your opinion and to tell the story you chose and which story you think second graders would enjoy reading. I remember I chose yesterday that I would love for second graders will enjoy, and we put the titles in quotation marks because they are titles of stories. The Boy Who Cried, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Alien, exclamation point. Oh, there we go. Oh, all right, I think second graders will enjoy the boy Who Cried Alien. All right, my first reason from yesterday that I typed out was that the pictures make the story exciting. All right, and I know I have my other ones from yesterday too, so I'm going to go ahead and put my second reason in here, that the story could happen to a kid today. So I have my reasons from yesterday, my opinion and my reasons. So today my goal is to support them, to support my reasons and give good evidence of why I think that would be the best story for second graders and they'll enjoy it. So if you need more time to get yours written in, go ahead and pause here. So I'm going to continue working and I'm going to continue giving my details. I'm going to give 2 details for each reason. So the first detail for the pictures make the story exciting. I really, really enjoy that I can see the looks on the characters' faces. So I like seeing the looks on characters' faces. That's my first reason. Because I feel like I could just imagine him giggling and chuckling that his parents are falling for his tricks. All right. And then I also really like that I can see the surprise ending. I like being able to see, not just saying, oh yeah, there's a balloon alien out the window. I see it. It helps me as a reader really understand what he means by a balloon alien. So I can see the surprise ending is what I really enjoyed reading. And those are 2 good details to support my reason. All right. So I want you to make sure that you're writing yours. I'm going to move on to my second one. My second detail will be, my reason for the story could happen to a kid today would be, well, I live in an apartment, so it could happen to something in an apartment like mine. So they live in an apartment like mine. And because they live in an apartment like mine, I feel like I could have that happen to me. And that would be pretty cool. All right. And then my second thing is that I have been to parades and I've seen big balloon things like that. So I can relate and I can really understand that it could happen to me. And I've been to parades, so I wouldn't even have to be in an apartment to see it. So I have been to parades. Maybe you haven't been to parades, but maybe you've looked out your window before and seen something funny. So I want you to really think about your opinions and your details today. It is really important that you are invested in your own writing and making this your own writing. So if you need more time, pause. I'm going to clear out my writing so that we can wrap it up today. So today you need to, for your quick write, make sure that you upload a picture of your completed chart on page 177 to Schoology so that we can check it out and make sure that you have a good brainstorm ready for us to begin our drafting. So please make sure page 177 is complete. You need your opinion, your 2 reasons, and each reason needs 2 details to support why you think it's a great reason and why it supports your opinion. So it all needs to connect so we can build that letter, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and I will see you all tomorrow to continue our writing journey. So have a great rest of your Wednesday.